My favorite backstabber, Senator Elizabeth Warren, Democrat of Massachusetts, has expressed interest in serving as Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden's Treasury Secretary if he defeats President Trump in next week's race for the White House, Politico reported, citing three unnamed Democratic officials. She wants it, two of the officials told the outlet. The Treasury Department is set to play a pivotal role for Americans amid the economic hits from the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. Politico reported that Warren will make her case for the role if Biden wins the presidential election. Other potential candidates for the Treasury Secretary include Federal Reserve Governor Leo Brainard, former Treasury Department official Sarah Bloom Raskin, and Roger Ferguson, former Federal Reserve Vice Chairman and current TIAA CEO. Warren spokesman Kirsten Orthman told Politico that it's 5 days out. Man, she gave a non-answer. She's like, we're not thinking about that right now. I mean, we totally don't have presidential transition teams that we roll out the day after the election. We concocted all of the ideas of what would happen if we won after we win. We don't think about it before that, even though we run a whole campaign on what we want to do before actually getting the position. So out of the people that are on that list, I don't recognize any of their names. I am pretty confident that they're all better than Warren because it's like this. You have a segment of progressives who still believe in this lady and who think that she actually is going to change something or do something. And I discussed how one of the reasons she gets the snake label for me is backstabbing Sanders during the primary. And, if you have someone like that who will say, hey, I know this is the best chance progressives have to get the White House, uh, probably in the last 40 years, but my ego is so big, I'm just going to let it override everything. It's really hard for me to believe that she actually cares about fixing or being involved with the solution to the virus. And I'm not saying that to suggest she supports people dying from it, but when a person like that wants you to believe they have convictions and they allow their ego to get in the way of them, who's to say that if Biden picks somebody else for Treasury Secretary, she doesn't vote against that person out of spite? So I wouldn't take it seriously because a lot of those establishment Democrats like Pelosi and Schumer don't like her anyway. She's just a really weirdly placed, widely despised, empty suit rather of a politician.